Hi, and welcome to the Make Roanoke General Orientation. I'm Samantha, and I'll be your guide today. So first, we have some of the most important things. In order for Make Roanoke to thrive, we need to live by these basic principles. Be excellent to each other, and to the tools, the space, stuff like that, and don't be a jerk. Most of these issues arise in organizations like ours boil down to a violation of one of these two very basic principles. And everyone needs to do their part to keep this a thriving community and makerspace. A little bit about Make Roanoke. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and we are completely volunteer-led and run. Our board of directors comprises of members elected by the membership. And the board can designate delegates, such as shop captains and committee chairs, to help run the organization. Those delegates can further recruit other members for more specific help, such as committee members. So what does membership get you? It gets you 24/7 access to the space and all the tools you're certified by Make Roanoke to use. It gets you voting rights in the organization for board positions and other large business items, like if we're going to change locations, stuff like that. It gets you a discount on classes, and it gets you even more things, like the ability to reserve the classroom and the opportunity to run for the board. All membership benefits are listed in our member handbook. So what does your membership pay for? Our biggest expenses are occupancy and insurance. Equipment and maintenance are the next biggest expenses. This year, we had a $10,000 equipment budget thanks to our very successful Kickstarter campaign. But in the future, all new equipment purchases will be funded by membership dues, classes, and donations. We also need to cover admin costs, like our business license. Lastly, we provide limited consumables for each shop. These are for communal use, but we ask that if you find yourself using a lot of the space's consumables, that you make a donation to help offset the cost. And if you're bringing in some of your own consumables for a project, consider donating any excess so that we can funnel that money back into equipment purchases and upgrades. You'll get a few emails when you become a member. The first will be an informational email. They'll have links to the member's handbook, a copy of the handout that we're giving you today, a link to Member Matters to sign up there, a link to Discord, how to stay connected and informed. There'll be a link in a newsletter email for you to click to subscribe, and you'll receive a confirmation email from PayPal confirming your subscription rate. You'll get 3 emails from Member Matters as part of our signing up. The first is an email to confirm your email address. The second is an email saying you need to complete member induction, which is this orientation, so you can disregard it. Lastly will be an email confirming your member status once we make you a member on our end. So how can a membership end? The full details are in the handbook, but the 3 basic ways are: if you want to end your own membership, you can email the board at least 15 days before your next billing date. That gives us enough time to cancel your subscription. The board can end a probationary membership with a simple majority vote. That would be for things like violating the code of conduct or a member handbook. For full members, the board can suspend a membership for failure to pay dues or failure to follow the member handbook. This suspension can last up to 30 days while the board gathers facts and deliberates, at which point they will vote to lift the suspension or terminate the membership. Again, the last 2 are really for misconduct or failure to pay dues. We don't expect to have many of those. Doocracy and space improvement. If you see something that needs to be done, do it. We're all volunteers. There is no staff to clean up after you. If it's organization or maintenance related, check with the appropriate shop captain or the board. And lastly, we have space improvement days. These will be hosted at least once a month to improve the space. Volunteers are welcome. Members may not work on personal projects during space improvement days. Fun admin stuff. How to stay informed. Discord is for updates and announcements and community discussion. It's where you're going to find the most nitty-gritty, up-to-date information. We have an email newsletter for important announcements and administrative updates, like elections. Meetup is for classes. It's the best way to get notified early because once we launch the class, it sends out an email alerting you that sign-up is available. Google Calendar, it's on our website, and it has recurring events, classes, and public meetings. You can even subscribe to this calendar and add it to the calendar app on your phone or computer. We have a bulletin board by the entrance that has community announcements. And we try to cross-post as much as possible. For example, posting a meetup event in the Discord and on the Google Calendar. So what is Member Matters? Member Matters is our membership management software. As a member, you'll need to have an account at members.makeroanoke.org. You'll make this account when you want to start a membership. Within this system, you'll be able to verify that you have space access and check which pieces of equipment you should have access to, called interlocks. If you've taken the class for a piece of equipment but do not have interlock access, please contact the board. Membership billing will also be handled in this system in the future, but our first members will process their memberships differently through PayPal while we get this set up fully. How billing works. Membership payments are managed through PayPal subscription. You can use the link on our membership page of the website, and it will take you to PayPal to set up your subscription. The auto draft date is every month on the day that you signed up. If you already have a membership, you should have received an email asking if you want to convert to the full membership rate. Respond to that email and we will get you converted to the new amount. After you've signed up, if you need to pause or cancel your subscription, you can manage your subscription through your own PayPal account. You can also email the board and we can cancel or pause for you. What we cannot do is switch your plan other than these initial conversions. So if you need to switch your plan, for example, from an individual account to a couple subscription, then you need to cancel your current subscription and start a new one. Membership rates. We're excited to have some discounted rates at launch. Our normal individual rate is $50 a month. If you're a couple, the two of you can get in together for $90 a month. Student rate is $35 a month, and you must show an active student ID to qualify. And then we have a youth access add-on for $25 a month per child, and I'm going to talk about that next. Our youth policy. Members with kids can pay an additional fee for kids to use equipment. This fee is $25 per month per child. Both the child and the parent must be trained on the equipment for the child to use it. Parental supervision is required at all times. There are age restrictions by shop. Age 8 and up for fiber arts, 12 and up for the lab, and 14 and up for wood shop and metal shop. Full details are in our member handbook. Key fob access. Your key fob is your access badge for the space. Make Roanoke uses a 125 kilohertz RFID key fobs for access control and machine control. We will supply you a key fob for your keychain, but if you already own one you'd like to use, that's fine too. The RFID system present in cell phones is not compatible with Make Roanoke. Please report the number engraved on your key fob as part of your onboarding orientation. Do not tamper with the key fob system. Any attempt to interfere with the system will result in the termination of your membership. Also, do not unlock the doors without board approval. Finally, do not piggyback or enter the space when someone else has badged in. For example, if 5 members enter the space, all 5 should scan their badge. Space policies. Some safety stuff. In an emergency, call 911. Non-emergency numbers like police, fire, and gas, and evacuation routes are posted by every door in every shop. Fire extinguishers and first aid kits are located in every shop. The eye wash station is by the utility sink. Closed-toed shoes are required at all times in the space, and other dress code rules may apply depending on what you're doing. These are listed in the member handbook. And please speak up if you see something unsafe happening. Incident reports. Incident reports and interpersonal incident reports are available by the entry door and online. Incident reports are for any injury to a person or damage to equipment, and for any use of fire extinguishers or first aid kits so we can ensure they're restocked properly. Interpersonal incident reports are for reporting any instances of harassment or other interpersonal conflict. For example, John damaged my project. Online submission will notify the board immediately. You can place the paper forms in the board box, which we check weekly. Tool levels and certification. Green tools, marked by a circle, are the ones that generally do not require training to be used safely and effectively. Those are unlocked after this orientation. Yellow tools, marked by a square, require some training to use safely. These require a shop-level orientation to use. Red tools, marked by a triangle, are ones that pose a serious risk to you or can be substantially damaged if used incorrectly. These require tool-specific training. Coordinate with your shop captain for training on yellow and red tools. If you already have knowledge on a tool, the shop captain may be able to certify you with a basic checkoff. For some tools, you may have to take a class. Remember, all shop captains are volunteers, so please be patient with scheduling shop orientations and tool training. Parking. The parking lot is one way. Please follow the red arrows. When parking by the fence, park at an angle to increase capacity. Overflow parking is under the trees or in the lot next to ours on Albemarle, and there's also 2-hour parking available across the street. No parking unless you're using the space. Lockers. The red lockers are available to rent from us for $5 a month. No flammables or weapons may be stored in these lockers, and the board reserves the right to inspect lockers at any time. Lockers must be labeled with your name and a contact method, such as your email or phone. Otherwise, Make Roanoke will assume ownership of the items. And you must use our locks so the board can inspect them. Some other stuff. Lockup procedure. Currently, there are 2 light switches, one by the front entrance and one by the back door. Ensure you're the only person in the shop before turning off the lights. Close all windows before leaving, and always make sure both doors close fully behind you. The outside door will be unlocked during Motel Studios business hours. Project storage. If you need to leave your project out in a public space, like wood glue is drying or it's stored on a shelf in the locker room, it must have a yellow project storage label that look like this. These are available by the entry door, and it must be filled out completely. Please keep the storage areas tidy. If it's not labeled, it's assumed to be communal. Shop captains determine storage rules for their own shop. Shelf space in the locker area is first come, first serve, but all items not in lockers must be labeled. Classroom reservations. Members can reserve the classroom for up to 10 people once a month for up to 3 hours based on availability. You can request a reservation up to 30 days in advance and must request it at least 72 hours in advance. This is for classroom reservation only, and guests can only use green level Make Roanoke equipment in the classroom. We cannot guarantee a quiet space. Other members will not be expected to stop their work for your gathering. Everyone in attendance must be wearing closed-toed shoes and have a waiver on file. Members are responsible for the behavior and the safety of their group and must be with their group the entire time. The classroom space should be left clean with tables put back in their taped positions. Next steps if you want to become a member. Take a brief safety tour to complete your orientation. Fill out a membership application. Then create an account at members.makeroanoke.org. Subscribe through PayPal at makeroanoke.org/membership. And once all of that is done, you can come get a key fob and we'll activate it for you. Thank you for watching this video for the Make Roanoke General Orientation.